Oh, great. It's Kiana James.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sioux City, Iowa, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Kiana James.
Was one of America's top young businesswomen, got a degree in business to become an entrepreneur, and then decided to join WWE.
Well, Kiana has the business acumen, the charm, and the skill to get things done. Kiana James going to show she's as fierce as she is calculating. She just dropped an open challenge. This is so exciting.
And her opponent, representing Vicious and Delicious, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Akira!
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
One of the best competitors around, ready to show her skills.
This woman with her eye on the opposition, ready to show how well she can hang with the champion.
Title isn't on the line, but she can clearly raise her stock around here. A win tonight could definitely set her up for future opportunities down the line.
Or could send her back to square one if she loses. A lot on the line here tonight. Let's see if she rises to the occasion.
And standing across the ring, we've got the impressive Kiana James in action. It's still early in her WWE career, but what's made Kiana so impressive is her veteran mindset. James is always calculating her opponent's next move in the ring and is prepared for pretty much any outcome. That's something few learn and even less master.
The follow-away slam.
It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that.
Torture rack.
No, a neck breaker.
And that'll take a bit of a fight out of Kiana James.
Yeah, but she still has a lot left in the tank. Both knees into the face.
Corey, how do you take on someone with the shrewd business tactics of Kiana James?
Well, you really have to keep your eye on her. As cutthroat a businesswoman as she is, James is even more ruthless in the ring. If you don't give her the chance to scheme, you should be able to keep her honest. Brought down with a neck breaker.
A steady stream of moves taking out Kiana James.
See, keeping Kiana honest in this match, and her shrewdness has become null and void.
DDT plants them. And Kiana fends her off.
Kiana finding a way to slow her opponent's assault down. But does she have what it takes to turn the tides here? DDT!
She's looking winded now.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in.
Get this back into the ring now.
Oh, fought back with an elbow right to the jaw.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Now shoulders down.
Here we go. Not time to expect victory yet.
Oh, she was ready with the counter. Showing no signs of defense here, guys. A steady stream of moves taking out Kiana James.
Kiana needs to figure things out. Kiana able to evade.
Caught with the boot. Oh, he's always a volatile and unstable situation when superstars with a rivalry like this one get in the ring.
It's basically just a recipe for disaster. They'll hold nothing back in their pursuit of victory.
This is a deeply personal beef, and they're trying to settle it the only way they know how. Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Ooh, what an elbow.
A barrage of elbows.
Opponent in the corner, and look at this, unrelenting with the elbows.
Gosh. Kiana caught by surprise.
Lift off. Diving. Clothesline.
And now she's unleashing an onslaught of offense.
Well-planned and well-executed attacks are making the difference for her.
Quick way to respond with the reversal.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar. Good night. What a stunner.
That could end Kiana's night.
Looking for the victory. 2 count. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Akira.
Kiana James comes up short, unable to secure the win here tonight.
I feel like there was some sort of corporate espionage that took place here. James should investigate. The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, Bayley.
A true history maker and the first ever women's Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, Bayley's a woman who reestablished herself with a record-breaking Royal Rumble win and a championship victory at WrestleMania.
The former leader of Damage Control, who now wants to lead the women's division, not take it over.
Bayley never lost her love for this sport. She turned that inner rage into determination. You have to respect it. Little Miss Bliss has arrived.
And her opponent from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
One of the smallest competitors in the women's division, but she matches underrated power with hard-hitting, high-flying attacks.
Lots of titles and main events to back up those claims.
Bayley wants to make an example of this woman. She needs to do everything she can to stop that.
She needs to be the absolute best version of herself here tonight.
Two of the most decorated WWE superstars, Alexa Bliss and Bayley, have met many times in unique situations, but the superstars they are today are completely different competitors.
Bliss and Bayley have forged their own paths. These two women are constantly evolving, which makes them very unpredictable.
Now that you say that, it is hard to imagine what Alexa will do next these days. Always unpredictable, always devious, and truthfully, I can say the same about Bayley.
Ouch.
Sent flying.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
kick to the cranium of their opponent.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip. Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Sit-out mat slam. Uh-oh. Look out. Oh. Simple but effective.
Went right for the shoulder.
That can prohibit any use of their shoulder going forward. Obviously, Bayley has been in some very intense matches over the years. Corey, think her veteran know-how could give her the edge tonight?
Yeah, I would think so, Cole. Bayley's developed very keen instincts over the course of her career. If she trusts those instincts and lets her experience inform her attacks, I think it'll do wonders for her here.
Bliss turns that around.
Bliss with the kick into the sunset flip powerbomb. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
These two are finding an answer for everything. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. She's got her pin. She breaks the count quick.
A truly impressive kick out this late.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And, oh, look at this. Arm bar slipped underneath and able to counter. Uh-oh. Look out. Oh. Simple but effective.
Oh, that can dislocate something.
And that damage to the shoulder could be an ongoing factor now. It might limit range of motion in the entire arm.
Hairpole mat slam.
Boom! What a slap. Clearly no love lost between these two with a display like that. It's been ages since the end of the epic Monday Night Wars, but ever since Raw has continued to be the longest-running episodic television series in sports entertainment history. Using the hair to drag their opponent down. Oh, no! Look at this! And pulling the arms up and torturing their opponent. Bayley is now under pressure.
Bayley's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange. Side Russian leg sweep. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Knees and two from the goddess with insult to injury.
There have been some amazing rivalries throughout history, but kick to the gut by Bliss, followed by DDT. Does that finish Bayley off?
That might have put it away. There's two. Kicks out, just kicked out.
I don't know what you have to do to keep Bayley down, but you better reopen the playbook.
Alexa thought she had this one in hand, but now she's forced to regroup. Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
Well, just raining down punches.
Alexa has really taken control here.
Bayley getting more pain than play from Alexa. And from the top rope, missile drop kick on point.
Ooh. A pinpoint kick to the back.
Get yourself out of harm's way. Bayley avoids the assault.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. From the top. No, elbow drop. Oh, it's a cover on Bayley. This could be the end. Finally over. disappointing outcome for Bayley tonight.
Bayley, this is your life. A life where you will always be looking up at the goddess. Say it with me, fellas. Mella is money. Well, I'll say there's no surprise who you're rooting for. Oh, don't be jealous, Saxton.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York, Carmella!
She's won multiple titles. She's married to the best commentator in the history of the business. Carmella is proof you can have it all.
She's not married to me, Corey.
Shut up, Cole. The nightmare is real. Here comes Rhea Ripley.
Unchecked aggression in the women's division.
And her opponent, accompanied by Damian Priest, from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley!
Rhea Ripley was betrayed and then booted out of the Judgment Day.
Indeed, Rhea lost everything, but now has a new purpose.
But look at the WWE Universe. They're all behind Rhea Ripley now because they know that she got done dirty. Well, Ripley's ready to stand on her own again. We're about to see firsthand that what Mommy wants, Mommy gets.
Here we go with Rhea Ripley, who looks ready to unleash her unique brand of terror in the ring.
Yeah, Rhea delights in wreaking havoc on her opponents and bringing vengeance to those who deserve it. When you square off with Rhea Ripley, you're in for the fight of your life.
No question, a match against Rhea is one of the ultimate tests a superstar can face here in WWE.
And in the other corner, you've got the beautiful, talented, and fabulous Carmella. Jeez, Corey, showing your bias a bit much there, aren't you? Well, Carmella might be all that. We also know that she'll do anything she can to get what she wants. And I'm sure what Carmella wants here tonight is to walk out with a win. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what. Sit out, mat slam. Hammerlock. Reverse DDT.
Oh, straight forearm. Incredible impact from Mella.
Things look dire for Rhea.
Sit out jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third row.
That'll turn your lights out.
There's a special word that I can't say on air for that type of slap.
Hey, keep things T for teen, Corey.
Put into place.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Boom. Corey, can you pinpoint what it is that's made Rhea Ripley so dominant in WWE for this long?
That's got to be Rhea's gritty determination. From the top. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark. Up and around. Getting the cover here. High in the end.
She kicks out at one.
I can't believe the ref didn't get two here.
Evasive maneuvering there. Has him up for the power slam from behind into an inverted DDT.
Slap.
Suplexes, slams, and bombs are all painful, but being slapped like that is humiliating.
You would know, Saxton.
Carmella with the Mellow Buster. And cover now for the match. There's two. No, kick out at two.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Oh, across the top rope. The most beautiful woman in all of WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your TV screens.
Oh, would you stop?
I have made my vows to never, ever stop.
Ah, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. And Rhea on the wrong end of some aggression there.
This late in a match, though, I don't know what else you'd expect. And a slap, too.
Ripley can't escape this pressure.
We might see some moonwalk into the pay window soon.
Rhea had that scouted.
Schoolboy.
Uh-oh.
In a super kick.
She's able to evade.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh. Pulled back into the hip toss.
A narrow escape.
Good takedown, showing the fundamentals there. Up. Hoisted up into a powerbomb position, but steady punches.
And breaks out.
Oh, what a clothesline.
She gets around the attack.
Trading counters here. Big time clothesline.
Good grief. Kick to the gut by Ripley. Followed by... There's the riptide. Carmella's in crisis.
Cashing in on that effort.
Kicked out at one? Even the ref can't believe it.
How?
Kicking out at one after that is unheard of.
And frustration is starting to set in for Rhea Ripley. She's not used to this level of resilience. Well, Carmella is certainly being tested now.
An eruption of offense from Ripley.
Ripley is headed up top.
Blast off.
Billy Froggy. Rhea knows she has to pull out all the stops now.
Two. No, she kicks out.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
The powerhouse, Rhea Ripley, looking to force her opponent into submission. Looking to cinch in the prism trap. Submission locked.
And she gives up to the submission here.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Carmella finding herself on the wrong side of things with this loss.
I can tell you this is not how Carmella envisioned this match going. Too bad, Mella.
This is a travesty. Obviously, she was the victim of an intricate plot. This is disgusting.
Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots. and are more savage now than ever.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the War Raiders, Valhalla!
Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again. The Pit Bull has been released.
And her opponent, representing American-made from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
Nile's already proven to be an extremely hard worker and one of the grittiest competitors around. Ivy Nile doesn't lift weights. Ivy Nile lifts the whole gym.
Nile never stops training, never stops working. She's always improving on herself. Intimidation is in the air as the Viking warrior Valhalla prepares for action. Just one look into Valhalla's eyes, and you have to realize there's no telling what she's going to do.
Well, she looks like she just walked straight from a Viking battlefield to even be here tonight. So you can at least wager a guess as to what she plans to do, Cole?
I just know I wouldn't want to be the one in her way right now.
And when it comes to Ivy Nile, we're talking about someone who is fueled by an inner rage and only really knows one mode: attack.
Pomp and circumstance were launched out the window a long time ago, Saxton. Ivy Nile's focused on destroying her opponents, and tonight should be no different. Oh.
Look out!
Exploder suplex.
Nice takedown there.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Valhalla perhaps realizing this won't be the easy hunt she expected.
And a fine-tuned display from Ivy Nile.
And Nile is showing off her skills.
A killer instinct from Nile shining through.
Boom.
They're getting a little too close for my comfort, guys.
And he slides him back to the mat.
She continues to fight off her opponent. All the way up.
The power of the gut-wrench suplex.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot. Setting it up.
Boom! Valhalla in a state of distress.
Can Valhalla withstand this surge?
Put the brakes on Nile.
Valhalla is gonna look to press on the advantage.
Could be the table turner Valhalla desperately needed.
Draped over the top rope.
No, nothing fancy here.
Instant victory.
Backed up.
Countered into a new cover. And for whatever reason, she stalks the pin herself. Corey, how do you contend with the power of Ivy Nile in the ring?
You make it as difficult as possible for Ivy to use said power, Cole. Be crafty with your offense and fast with your footwork. And whatever you do, don't give Ivy any easy chances to unleash her strength.
DDT spiked. An attempt underway, but the ref is still...
Oh, don't bother counting. She's got a whole other beatdown to hand out.
Stops the kick.
Power slam incoming, no.
And Steph delivers the inverted DDT. Oh, a takedown.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
The advantage is turned toward Ivy.
And bit by bit, Nile chipping away at the competition. All the way over.
Taking even more damage. She can't be thinking clearly right now.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Making way toward the top rope. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Look out!
Exploder suplex.
Oh, going right into the pin.
2. She did it! She picked up the victory!
Here is your winner, Ivy Nile.
This has to be a difficult loss for Valhalla.
Ivy Nile was in attack mode, and boy, did it pay off. And it leads to victory.
That pit bull power was on display, and Ivy just proved once again how dangerous she really is.
The WWE Universe just exploded!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 178 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Adrian.
This is a competitor who isn't happy with a win unless they get a handshake from their opponent afterwards. A real respect for the business.
Can they even work their hands properly? Apparently, they lack a spine.
Well, one thing you cannot do is let Omos overwhelm you.
Oh, you're right about that, Saxton. Facing the Nigerian giant is like trying to topple a skyscraper.
Did I hear the champion correctly? An open challenge?
Behold the Nigerian giant.
An absolute colossus.
When it comes to Omos, there is no preparing, just brace for impact.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 416 pounds, the Nigerian Giant, Omos.
A true dominant giant.
No kidding. I got a neck ache just looking up at him.
Omos' stature alone fills his opponents with fear.
I feel fear in my soul, and I'm not even in the ring with the guy.
Guys, we're about to see size and power on a different level.
Well, Omos isn't just here to win the match. Omos is here to destroy everything in his path.
The ring needs to be reinforced when Omos sets foot inside it. This man does not care who he annihilates.
All-consuming, overwhelming power.
With the cover, he's going.
Oh, man, this could really come back to bite him in the end.
Ouch. Man. Ooh, stinging kick. He got out of dodge just in time.
Oh, that's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down. Oh, turning the pin around.
He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
Ooh, clobbered with the back fist. Ooh.
Big clothesline.
Corey, how can anyone even begin to approach a competitor with the size and strength of Omos?
That's a great question, Cole. I think you have to approach Omos like the redwood of a man that he is. If you can start chopping down his base, he won't be able to generate those powerful blows or use those devastating slams. At least not with the usual terrifying frequency.
Enziguri
Out of the corner.
looking to get airborne here.
Here we go.
Diving foot stop to the chest.
Boom.
Drop arm breaker.
Eyes are squarely set on Omos here. Uh-oh. Omos fell
Directly into the cover.
The damage is done.
It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Adrian.
Omos toppled in defeat.
Omos brought down? This is incredible.
It'll be interesting to see how Omos comes back from this.
Here comes a model superstar.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Alpha Academy from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxine Dupree.
A woman who joined WWE in search of the top modeling talent, but is now competing alongside the Alpha Academy.
Well, once you find a model like Otis, you really can't get any better.
I'll have to take your word for it, Saxton.
Please do.
I hope this woman's ready. There is no easy path to victory against the biggest powerhouse in women's division history, Raquel Rodriguez. One of the biggest things to happen to the women's division. Literally.
And her opponent from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel Rodriguez.
Think about the incredible resume of Raquel Rodriguez. In her first 3 years, she's been an NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, a Dusty Rhodes Classic winner, an NXT Women's Champion, and a WWE Women's Tag Team Champion.
The personification of dominance in NXT and WWE since day one.
Yeah, and I think we can all agree that Raquel Rodriguez is getting better with every match.
Even when she makes short work of her opponent. The bell rings, and here we go with Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel possesses a special type of power you don't see from most men, let alone women. That power combined with her impressive athleticism makes Raquel a mighty formidable opponent.
And a mighty intimidating one as well, Corey.
And then there's Maxine Dupree, who has really been on a tear lately.
Yeah, Corey, Maxine really seems to have hit her stride here in the WWE, and she's seen tons of success lately. The crazy part is we know she's not done evolving yet either.
There's Maxine with a counter, and they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Strong shove there.
Here's the torture rack.
Racked up, not finished yet.
Breaker.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Uh-oh is right. Fallaway slam.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Facebuster. Dupree has the momentum against her here.
And Dupree is looking for a solution.
Two-handed choke slam.
Maxine getting challenged there.
Nothing she hasn't faced before. She should be fine. Look at this power slam. Oof.
One of the most physically dominant superstars in WWE. Corey, how do you compete with a powerhouse like Raquel?
Well, you certainly don't want to get into a test of strength with Rodriguez. You're better off avoiding her grasp at all costs. Quick and precise attacks are the key against her here. And now applying extra pressure. This is agonizing.
And Raquel's keeping the pressure on.
Attack after attack from Rodriguez. Shoulder tackle. Oh, man.
Hoisted up. Incredible power slam.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Raquel there remains an intimidating presence no matter how far into this match we go.
Oh, brutal forearm.
Backbreaker delivered, and look at this, just driving the knee into the spine.
Dupree has the momentum against her here.
And Dupree is looking for a solution.
My goodness.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
Good Lord! What a slam!
Could that be enough?
For the win. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Raquel Rodriguez.
Rodriguez came ready and earned the win.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets. The LWO looking to turn up the heat tonight.
They're already feeling it. Already feeling the energy of the crowd.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Joaquin Wilde, representing the LWO from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee!
The LWO is out here to have some fun and show just what they can do between those ropes.
Never underestimate the LWO because they are a talented force to be reckoned with. He is one of the hottest stars in the entire world.
Well, that's according to him.
I'm sure there are others.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul!
Logan Paul is extremely self-confident with so few matches to his name. But the dude has transformative punching power that can turn anyone's lights out in one shot.
There's a palpable energy that races through a capacity crowd when Logan Paul heads into the ring to compete. You can feel it now.
Logan Paul might be a little rambunctious, abrasive, perhaps a touch brash, but you can't question his insane aptitude for sports entertainment.
Paul's so dynamic, he can change the entire complexion of any match he competes in.
And it's the incredibly explosive Dragon Lee looking to turn some heads in this match tonight.
Dragon Lee,
Shoulders down, penny in predicament.
looking to secure an early victory. Paul gets out of the way.
A big four. Arm connects.
Logan Paul hoisting up his opponent for a vertical suplex, but holds on. Looks like we're going to get it again. And now perhaps the trifecta.
Does Logan Paul with 3 amigos. German suplex.
Oh my God, a DDT! Spiked him. Shots to the body, heavy hands.
Every ounce of the body is a target.
Oh, what a shot. Arm control here, gonna roll through. The maestro applied. Pin broken up easily. He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
Locks up.
Being overtaken here. driven into the corner.
Wow. Paul creates an opportunity.
Across the top rope.
Dragon Lee's confidence is waning here.
And bit by bit, Logan Paul chipping away at the competition.
And a direct attack brought to Dragon there.
Quick and effective delivery there by Logan.
What about Logan Paul could get him the advantage here? How does he find the upper hand?
I think Logan does it by setting one of his now infamous plans into motion. Paul always enters the ring with a strategy in mind, and it's time to execute on it.
Back of his neck. The degree of difficulty for something like that can't be overstated. And he turned it around.
Hooked up. DDT. Dodges out of the way.
Oh my God, a DDT! Spiked them. Shots to the body. Heavy hands.
Oh, what an...
Striking combination. Boom, what a punch. Suplex, here it comes.
Nicely done.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
Yeah, this is where the longer this match goes on, the more trouble there simply is.
Shots to the body. Big hook. And Logan Paul's abilities are on full display.
I think this was Logan's plan all along. Paul's got his opponent right where he wants them and is executing on his winning strategy.
Oh, and a wicked clothesline.
Paul making it look easy right there.
Well, Paul's brass, but I guess you can't be if you can back it up like that.
Huge splash. Logan Paul's eyes tracking the opposition. Boom. Can that finish Dragon Lee?
Shoulders down. That's it. Logan Paul gets the win.
Here is your winner, Logan Paul.
Dragon Lee stunned and enraged by his loss here.
You can see the look of disappointment on the face of Dragon Lee, even through the mask.
Bianca looks like she's got a lot on her mind, and I'm sure we're going to hear about it. The WWE Universe is locked onto the ring, waiting to hear her out.
The champ telling it like it is.
It's obvious we're looking at someone who's very proud of themselves.
Oh, looks like we've got company.
Maybe she's taking exception to what's been said here.
This definitely isn't what she had in mind.
She didn't come out here to talk. Throwing out the challenge here and now.
So what will it be?
She accepted the challenge. We got ourselves a match.
It will be one-on-one and something you don't want to miss.
Here comes one of the greatest in history, CM Punk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
CM Punk, always a brash and defiant competitor.
And Punk has had to fight his way to the very top, using his own unique style in the ring. Whether you love him or hate him, his approach has made CM Punk an all-time great. Punk looks ready to do what he does best. You better reinforce the ring because here comes destruction.
And his opponent from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
Like a natural disaster or a kaiju come to life.
Bronson is a whole new breed of big man, agile and with plenty of impressive athleticism.
Bronson Reed believes he is pound for pound one of the best competitors in WWE, and he has no problem proving it. Prepare to see all 330 pounds plus of grade A Aussie meat go to work. Doesn't care who's standing in his way, only cares about crushing the competition.
A 300-plus pound behemoth, Big Bronson Reed has an incredibly intimidating physicality. The moment this man hits the ring, you know what you're in for.
But what's deceptive about Reed is how well he moves for a man his size. The guy's built like a steamroller, but he's agile and fast. Oh, and one more thing, he likes to come flying off the top rope like a boulder hurtling through the air.
And when he lands, you can just about feel it all the way back in the cheap seats. The power of Big Bronson Reed is just astonishing.
And love CM Punk or hate him, you can't deny that you're all still talking about him. Punk knows it's his name on everybody's lips, and that constant stream of attention paid to everything he does only fuels Punk. Yeah, Corey, Punk always finds a way to get under his opponent's skin and into their head. Oh, man, check out this power.
Gorilla press slam. Samoa drop.
Hoisted up and driven down, air raid crash.
And Punk gets battered as his opponent goes to work.
Nothing new for him here. He's faced worse. Punk avoids that one.
Everything he can do to create space here.
Oh, stiff headbutt.
What punishment being dealt by Reed.
Punk needs to be resourceful. Find a moment to strike. Sidewalk slam.
Power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. Corey, what's CM Punk got to do here to win? What's his strategy got to be?
Punk's got to stay focused on the task at hand, Cole. He can't let little distractions get to him.
If he's as worried about winning and making money as he's claimed to be, that shouldn't be so hard for Punk.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Just a sampling of the athletic aptitude of Ozilla. Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions. Ow, brainbuster!
And if you're on the receiving end of that move, you got to be rethinking a few things.
That is, if you can think at all right now.
Their opponent but gets countered with a right hand. He's able to slip away from that.
Trading counters and reversals back. Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
Getting the shoulder up before two.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy. CM Punk with a jaw Uranagi. Look at this.
Just excruciating pain. There's no way.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Knife edge chop. And Reed is taking command of this one.
CM Punk needs to bring the match back to his pace.
Great display of strength with the suplex.
This has been a very physical and draining match.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Oh, perfect kick.
Escaped out of that attack.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Oh, things now not going well for CM Punk.
Yeah, the Ozilla is proving hard to keep up with. Punk out of harm's way.
Arm wringer.
Ooh, what? Wasn't expecting that.
Ooh, what a slap.
Oh, here we go. Spinning heel kick.
Soaring.
Nobody home. What an impact.
Check out the power. Big Bronson Reed with a Death Valley driver.
Wasting no time. Into the cover. Oh, rolled the shoulder out at the last moment.
Are you kidding me?
Counter. He knew. Bronson Reed.
And driven down with an axe driver.
Can Reed close it out?
Two. No, my, that was close.
I thought that was it, but the resilient CM Punk refused to stay down.
Throwing everything in the kit. Bronson Reed.
And driven down with an axe driver.
End of the line for Punk.
Bronson Reed with the victory.
Here is your winner, Big Bronson Reed.
An impactful win here for Bronson Reed.
Yeah, you can sense the aggravation in CM Punk. He thought he had this one.